Hey, welcome back, students. We want to go ahead and continue on the problem sets for stoichiometry. I kind of rewrote the problem, so let me just go ahead and write the coefficients for you here at the very top, and then we'll get started with this particular problem. And so as you can see, we've got a balance equation here. We've got 1 mole of carbon dioxide reacting with 2 moles of lithium hydroxide, leading or producing 1 mole of lithium carbonate and 1 mole of water. And so in order for us to answer this particular question, how many moles of lithium carbonate are produced when 2.5 grams of carbon dioxide are reacted with lithium hydroxide, what we need to do is first, at least the way I always like to do this, is I want to go ahead and identify what it is I'm trying to find and what it is I know in the problem. So I begin with what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find the moles of lithium carbonate. And what I know is that I start off with an amount of 2.5 grams of carbon dioxide. So this is my start, carbon dioxide, and I'm trying to find the moles of lithium carbonate, which is in the product side. Okay, so the given is the carbon dioxide, and the unknown is going to be lithium carbonate. And so essentially what I need to do at this point is I first need to take the number of grams that they give me, and I need to convert this to a number of moles. And now you do have the process on your sheet, and let me see if I can bring this up for us here. So here's the process that we're going to use for this particular problem, and notice that we are starting in grams, so our start point is here on the left hand side. And what we need to do is we need to find the moles of lithium carbonate, and lithium carbonate here in this particular problem is the unknown. So we need to get to this other side of the equation, or of the process that we've got here. So the first step that we need to do is we need to take the mass of the known, which is carbon dioxide at 2.5 grams. So let me go to write that, 2.5 grams of CO2, and I need to convert this to moles. I need to know how many moles is this 2.5 grams. In order for me to do that, the process here tells me that I first need to divide by the molar mass. So I go ahead and divide this number by the molar mass of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide has a mass of the following: 44.008 grams per mole. And when you do this, what's going to happen here is that the grams of CO2 are going to cancel. So the grams of CO2 cancels here. And the result here, if we do this division, 2.5 divided by 44.008, that's going to give us the following answer: 0.056 moles of CO2. So what we have accomplished now is that we are now here in red. We are now the moles of the known. We already know how many moles 2.5 grams of carbon dioxide is. It's equal to 0.056 moles of carbon dioxide. The next step for us to do is to actually get to the moles of the unknown. And in order for us to do that, we need to come up with a relationship between the known, which is carbon dioxide, and the unknown, which is lithium carbonate. And so I need to find a relationship between the lithium carbonate and the carbon dioxide. Since I know that if I were to create this into a mole ratio, the mole ratio essentially is going to be a relationship between the two, where the numerator is going to be what I'm looking for. So in the numerator, I'm going to be looking to put lithium carbonate. And in the denominator, I'm going to put what I already have, which is carbon dioxide. That's why I get the mole ratio here. And then I just look at the coefficients for each of these compounds, and I'm going to know that lithium carbonate has 1 mole in the equation, and carbon dioxide has 1 mole as well. And I got these numbers by looking at the area up here. 1 mole there, and in the denominator, I get the 1 from over here. That's how I get those two numbers. Okay, if I go ahead and do the math here, the math is going to essentially give me 0.056 moles of lithium carbonate as my answer. So when they ask you the question, how many moles of lithium carbonate are produced when 2.5 grams of carbon dioxide are reacted? Well, the answer is 0.056 moles of lithium carbonate.